Be doing the last part of this lesson, that is chapter 2.2, place value, and we're going, so that's your title that you should already have written, and your subtitle is ordering numbers in ascending and descending order. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to take into account is these terms, ascending and descending, because a lot of times students get confused with these ones. So this is what I use to remember. So when we're talking about ascending is like going up. So it's like going up in a stairs. So ascending means going up in the stairs. That's what I want you to remember. When we have descending, we have the opposite. It's going down the stairs. So it's going down the stairs. In that way, ascending means that it's going to be from smallest to biggest or to largest. And descending goes from largest to smallest. Okay, good. With this in mind, we're going to do some examples. So please write example. Okay, let's do this one first. We'll do this one later. Okay, so please write your title that says examples, and then we are going to do this one here. So as a matter of exercise, because this is going to link later on when we do decimals, I'm going to ask you to do the following thing. I want you to draw in your book, when you're doing these exercises, you're going to draw your place value grid. By that, I mean this one. Okay, that's why we recommend that in year 7, you use a grid book to do your exercises, because it helps you with these type of things. So you're going to draw a place value grid like this one that we have here. So remember that we have the millions, and I have it here represented, 100,000s, 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. We also have this point, that is the decimal point, to represent that up. This is not the whole place value. This is the place value only of whole numbers, but we know that this continues to the right with decimals, but we're not taking into account that at the moment. We're just focusing on whole numbers at the moment, okay? And we also know, that's why it's highlighted that line there, just to know that we're talking only about whole numbers at the moment, okay? So let's look at what it says here. Question 13, it says, arrange the numbers, blah, 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 in descending order. So let's remember, descending order, coming down the stairs. So it's going to be from what is on the top, the largest, to the smallest, okay? Wonderful. So what we want you to do is that you have this on the left of your page, and the place value is going to be on the right of your page, and that's going to be your working out to solve these problems, okay? And what we want you to do is to write all these numbers in the grid. So how do I write this number? 6,477. So our recommendation is that you always start by the ones, by the units. So I'm going to write this one here. So I have 7, and then 7, 4, 6. And that's my first number. Then the second one is going to be 7, 4, 6, 7. And then the next one is 6, 7, 4, 7. And then the next one is 6, 7, 7, 4. And then the next one is 7, 4, 7, 6. So you see, I wrote all these numbers starting by the units, by the ones, and going to the next place value. Wonderful. So in that way, I know that I haven't done any mistakes. A lot of people make mistakes because they start here and the millions, and then they fill it with zeros. So make sure that you always start by the ones and works toward the highest units, okay? So that's the best way of writing these numbers, so you make sure that you're not making any mistakes, okay? When you're writing whole numbers, it starts with the ones in this grid. Wonderful. So when we're ordering whole numbers, and this is not new for you, this is just revision, you know that how do I know which one is the biggest number? So we know which one is the largest number because the more that I am to the left, the largest that is going to be. Agree? So that means that, for example, here in this thousands, I have a 6, a 7, a 7, a 4, and a 6, which means that either this one or this one is going to be my largest number. Agree? The more that I go to the left, the largest that is going to be. For example, if I had these ones here, and then I had a 1, I'm going to continue this grid here, down here. And imagine that I had the following number. I'm going to write it here. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. So even though it's only a 1 and then it's followed with zeros, I know that you know that this one is the largest number because it has values, it has digits on the further away place value. This means that this one represents that it have a 10,000s there, agree? And these ones are only on the thousands. So the further to the left that I am from the ones, the largest that my number is going to be. And this is going to be true forever and ever and ever and ever. So it doesn't change. Always, as I move into the left, always, that means that my place value is being increased. Wonderful. So I have this one, the 6, the 7, the 7. So we already said that we were between this one and this one. Then we said, okay, how do we know which one is going to be largest? So we go to the next place value and we compare. Okay, so I'm in the hundreds and I have 6 and 4. Which one is largest? 6. This means that this is going to be my largest number. So I'm going to write it there. You have to write it in those boxes in your Jack Plus, but you also have to write it in your book. So I have 7, 6, 4, 7, and then I'm going to put the comma. Do you notice how I cross it out so I don't get confused that I already have done that one? Wonderful. And then I know that the next one is going to be the other one that I was looking at, the 7476, which is 7,476. And then I cross it. Wonderful. And then which one is my third largest? So again, we're going to compare the thousands place value. Remember that this was just an example that I did, so I'm going to rub it out so you don't get confused. Good. So I'm comparing this one, the 6 and the 6, the same, then 4 and 7. 7 is largest, which means that this one is going to be my largest. So it's going to be 6, 7, 4, 7. Great. And then I'm going to cross you out from here and from here. Good. Then I have the next one that is going to be this one because it's 6 and this one is only a 4. So this one is the next one that I'm going to go with. And then I go, this one is 6, 4, 7, 7. And I can cross this one out and this one out. And then I only have my last one. That is going to be this one, 4, 7, 7, 6. Wonderful. Okay, let's do, sorry about the noise, girls. Let's do question 17. So I'm going to go down. You know what? I'm going to copy this down here. So we have our place value. Good. There. Okay. So hopefully all your left of your exercise book, you have a grid like this one where you're going to do all your working out. So we're going to do exactly the same logic that I did just now. So we're going to start with a number. Okay, arrange the numbers blah, 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 in ascending order. So this time I'm going up the stairs. So it's going to be from smallest to largest. Wonderful. So let's write down our numbers. Again, I'm going to start the units. So I have a 1, 0, 2, 9. The next one, 0, 1, 9, 2. The next one, 2, 0, 9, 1. The next one, 1, 2, 0, 9. And the last one, 0, 9, 2, 1. Wonderful. So how do I know which one is my smallest? Because I need my smallest. So again, because all of these ones have digits on the thousands, I have to find which one is the smallest. So I have this one and this one. So I go to the next one and compare. Okay, in the hundreds, this one has a 9 and this one has a 2. Therefore, this one is going to be my smallest number. So 1,290. And then comma, the next one. So the next one will be the next one, the other one that I was comparing. So 1,902. 1,902. Then the next one. So I go into this one because why this one? Because this one has a 9 and this one has a 9. Therefore, it has to be this one. So 2,910, comma. And then I have a 9 and a 9, so I have to compare in the next one. Hundreds and zeros. In the hundreds, I have a 2 and a 0. Therefore, it has to be this one, my next smallest number. So 9,021. And the last one is 9,201. Fantastic. So with this, we have finished this video. I hope you find it useful, girls.